Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Volume 2, Issue 27. We are over halfway through the year of Coffee with Ciara. Got my Mothman mug today. Some lukewarm coffee. I am over halfway done with this mug and have not heated it in ye old microwave. Yeah. I have a little start to a painting over here. That's all I got painting-wise. I do... First off, how are you? How was your week? I had another good week. It wasn't as amazing as the week before, but it was still a good week. I'm still high on those happy baby hormones. I have some fun art journal spreads to share. This one is Who Am I Today was the prompt. I used some background, like the background is all kind of, it was guided by Nicolola. And then the prompt was by Amanda Lee, I want to say. Lee Coach, maybe. And then this one is just, it says, How am I today, in the big green. This background was also prompted by Nicolola, and then I just did some journaling. Because I wasn't feeling awesome yesterday before my nap. So, the colors are fun here. They actually, I like them better today than I did yesterday. They were kind of driving me nuts yesterday. I don't know why. I think I just wasn't in a good mood. Anyway, there's some art journaling. I have been being creative. I really like how this page came out. So I used to scrapbook a lot, and I would use tracing paper to write my little notes on all the time, and I enjoy that. So it's kind of fun to get to bring in little bits and pieces of all the crafting I've done throughout the years. Got a lot of stationery stuff pulled in there, and like with the washi tape and stickers, and I use a lot of that when I write letters. And then I have my new little watercolor set here. It's a little travel set. The colors are super vibrant, so I appreciate that. You can get these little travel sets almost anywhere, but mine's Spearer Farben. Oh, it has a little, I don't know what that's for, but yeah, so I've been using that. Put that away for now. So I am planning on doing some art journaling today on this lovely Saturday. There's a hummingbird. She's fat. I think she's gonna lay an egg soon. Maybe she's just fat. Anyway, I think she's the one that teases the cats. There's one of these hummingbirds that when the cats are in the window, I think I've told this story before, she comes and like hovers a foot away from their faces. It's very rude. So yeah, you know, staying active in the creativity zone. Wrote a couple letters this week, replies to pen pals. Oh, the big project was, it's now July. We are now into the third quarter of the year, so with that comes 2 turnovers with my planning schedule, so I love to plan. I probably spend more time planning than working off the plan. Well, honestly, that's how it's supposed to work. You make the plan, then you don't have to think about it the rest of the time because it's already there for you. So yeah, I did my whole monthly assessment, quarterly assessment, did a lot of planning and preparation for the new quarter and the new month, and I'm feeling good. I'm excited about what's to come. So, and I'm excited about what's apologize. It's a Saturday morning. What can I say? Sleepy. Excited about what's on my knitting needles. It's my sweater. It's this is about where it's gonna sit. So the sleeves are attached. It's gonna be nice and big and baggy and, you know, Scandinavian, Nordic. I think this is a pattern out of Norway. It's a modern pattern, but that's the color work so far, which is beautiful. I'm very excited about it. I'm finally in, gotta sneeze. False alarm. Finally well into the color work. So I think I'm about halfway, but of course as you get further up you decrease and then it just gets shorter and shorter rows. And then I already attached the underarms, so I just have to finish the top, and I'm gonna do some short row shaping in the back, which just means you lengthen the back a little bit so that it sits more naturally with your body. And then there's a clear front and back. So because the join is a little bit awkward over here, you can see the pattern doesn't quite line up. Part of that is my fault, but there's also, I feel like there's a stitch missing. I counted all my stitches, and in this size I think there's a stitch missing. I probably could have done with just adding a stitch, but I did not, alas. So anyway, this is going to be in the back. And yeah, so front. Ta-da! I'm very pleased. This is the Weatherman pattern. It's some crazy, I'm pretty sure it's Norse. It might be Finnish. Some crazy word that I have no idea how to even begin pronouncing. But I'm well underway on this and hoping to have it done to show you next week. It's supposed to be super hot, so I doubt I will be wearing it, but I can at least show it off next week. Goal is to have it done and move on to other projects. I have a shawl project I want to start. And you know, I really ought to get to some knitting for Lemon. Or not. I know once Lemon gets here, I'm going to be super excited to knit for them. But I just can't get excited about baby blankets. I bought yarn for it, for 2 baby blankets actually. And I tried to start one in the first trimester, and I just was feeling sick all the time. And now I literally can't look at the yarn without feeling sick. So maybe that has just turned me off to baby blankets entirely, and maybe I'll just save the yarn for some other baby. I know I will be receiving beautiful handmade gifts from some folks, so Lemon will be well loved, don't worry. And then once they get here, of course, and I do already have like a little cardigan, newborn cardigan, to bring them home from the hospital in, and hat, so they'll be fine. They'll be loved. They don't need me to knit for them exclusively to be loved. I'm a pretty selfish knitter. I was like 10 sweaters in before I finally made one for Jamie, and that's probably the last one I'll make for Jamie, in all honesty. Anyway, yeah, there's not much going on. Jamie's going to South Korea. That's exciting. He's going with a friend, so I've got plans to keep me busy, and I've got the cats to keep me company, and plans with friends, so I will be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I haven't been home alone for this long, especially not since the pandemic, so like we've literally been together 24/7, so that'll be weird. And then also in a house is different than being in an apartment, so that'll feel weird too, but I know my neighbors, so I'll be fine. And I have guard cats, and I lock all my windows and doors, so I'll be fine. Yeah, that's that's all I have to share with you today as far as the crafting and the creating. I'm looking behind the camera. I've got some fabric laid out. I want to start. I have to measure the fabric and see if I have enough for a dress or just a tunic. But gonna do a sewing project today. That's one of my goals, and that'll be fun to have a new piece of clothing. I made this, so I'll probably use the same pattern, honestly. Although I do like a collared shirt too. I like the little, this is called a mandarin collar technically. I don't know if that's still kosher to say, but I don't even know if kosher is kosher to say. Who knows? But I think I want to do like little puffy cap sleeves, which would be going off pattern, but that's fine. I am comfortable enough to do that, so. And I'll probably do a full button up, because these are fake buttons, little kitty buttons. Anyway, we'll see. I hope that you have a great holiday weekend, whatever you're doing to celebrate. I hope that wherever you are, your weather is lovely. It's nice and cool here. I have my window open. It's not gonna get above the 80s this weekend, so I am happy. It is amazing what a difference it makes, even between the 90s and hundreds. Like, going back into the hundreds next weekend. I will get into the 1 mile pool with my friend who's coming to visit over here at Chico. Yeah, because that's gross. I do not like it when it's 100 degrees. Who does? Anyway, I hope your weather is nice. I hope your weather is treating you well. I hope life is going great. And if not, I hope it turns around soon. I will talk to you next week. Bye.